10 things rich people do when no one's watching. Everything we do always matters. From getting off the bed to punching out of work, our daily habits become part of us, thus shaping out our world. In fact, the routine we follow plays a big role into the health of our finances. A lot of people have several misconceptions about becoming rich. Some think it's a matter of luck, like winning the lottery. Others believe it can solely be a product of receiving an inheritance, like getting money from a relative. Most think you should just marry someone who's already accomplished and reap off the benefits. While these claims are absurd and non-logical, the vast majority of the population love to use them to hide the fact that they are too chicken to build a wealth of their own, therefore imposing false ideologies and aggressively demanding handouts from those who reaped what they sowed through blood, sweat, and tears. Another false misconception is that every single one of the 100 wealthiest people inherited their wealth, while in actuality only 14 families did. Most people think the rich owes them something, since they have so much wealth while they don't have any. Furthermore, they tend to have hatred towards the fact that the wealthy are writing the rules of an unfair global economy that is foreclosing our future. Are they obligated to share their fortune with the rest of the world because it hasn't become as successful? We think not. However, it will be greatly appreciated. Instead, we suggest that we all learn about the tips, tricks, and habits of the rich, study them to see the ones we like and dislike, pick and implement the strategies we deem useful into our daily lives for a better future. The rich focus on increasing assets while the poor gather liabilities. Instead of wasting money on things that depreciate, designer clothes, expensive jewelry, luxury cars, etc., the rich will rather spend money on tangible or intangible goods that can be owned or controlled to produce more value and generate more money. For example, stocks, real estate, bond, CDs, etc. The rich are constantly learning and growing. The rich starve for knowledge because they are aware that the more they learn, the more likely they are to succeed. It's common knowledge that 85% of self-made millionaires read 2 or more books per month, while the average broke person won't. Many people are still stuck in the mindset that they simply need to work hard enough, earn degrees, get a job, and everything else will gradually fall in line. Though they might advance professionally, they will more likely never reach financial freedom. The rich don't mind sacrificing. The poor lives for instant gratification, as everything they do is expected to yield profit within the next hours or so. They are not willing to spend time, energy, and resources towards building a business. Instead, they would rather work for an employer and get paid every 2 weeks. Delayed gratification is a quality that the wealthy have learned to appreciate and embody over the years. Not only don't they mind investing in things with great potential return, they are also willing to put in the necessary time and effort required to accomplish such tasks. The rich don't mind taking risks. Unlike poor people, the rich are more likely to take risks. However, those risks aren't the type that can possibly make them bankrupt overnight or drastically impact their core beliefs. They are called calculated risks. For example, a move to a big city. It means more interesting people to meet and learn from, and the bigger the variety of people, the greater the chances of a serendipitous encounter that could potentially change real life. Another one is a move or the move to a foreign country. Not only will you get a new perspective on your own country, background, and assumptions, you'll also meet different kinds of people. You will see opportunities more clearly because of the differences you now perceive. The rich don't mind taking the hard road. The wealthy don't mind taking the path less traveled because they have a long-term mindset, whereas the poor prefer the road of less friction. Though they might be going through difficult times at this moment, they know that what they're doing today could drastically change their life. Not only do they trudge along, they also stay focused on the prize. The rich promote themselves and their values. Rich people don't shy away from their greatness and accomplishments. Most of the time, you see videos, posts, or pictures of them doing something or promoting their courses or programs. The poor are great at many things, however, they tend to downplay their abilities due to a lack of self-confidence. They never take time to learn the art of selling. They don't know about their strengths and weaknesses. They refuse to evolve with technology and are too prideful to ask for any help. The rich hang around other successful people. The wealthy are aware that mindset is everything. If you continuously hang around people that complain about the weather, trash talk the government, or speak negatively about the state of the economy, then you're more likely to start doing the same thing and procrastinate. However, if your camaraderie includes individuals that live and breathe success, opportunity, and the positive things in life, chances are those thoughts, behavior, and actions will rub off on you. The rich focus on finding solutions, not complaining about issues. The poor spend hours complaining about everything wrong in this world, whining about the climate change, bad-mouthing the government, spitting on the state of the economy, blaming the rich for the wage inequality, etc. The rich instead focus on solving worldly issues by creating the latest apps, vaccines, technologies, programs, etc. They see the opportunities and enter arenas that many wouldn't dream of. They spend hours learning, researching, and experimenting on possible solutions. The rich focus on providing value. Instead of exchanging their time for money, the rich exchange value for money. They first focus on adding value to themselves, then adding value to the world. Adding value to yourself is a good foundation to begin your journey to become rich. First, develop some knowledge or skills that justify someone paying you a good amount of money. Then, convince people that you are worth a large paycheck because you will add value to their lives in return. The rich outgrow their problems. When the poor see problems, they usually chalk it up to bad luck and completely give up on their purpose. When the rich encounter problems, they get knocked down a few times but never give up. In fact, they will never stop working relentlessly until they find a solution to their problems, thus leading to a better future. Remember, everything you do always matters. From getting off the bed to punching out of work, your daily habits become part of you, thus shaping out your world. If you wish to be rich, you must do the things the rich do. More specifically, learning about the tips, tricks, and habits of the rich. Studying them to see the ones we like and dislike, pick and implement the strategies we deem useful into our daily lives for a better future. The end. Thank you.